about the attention you get. Well, I'm going to say this here. When you're in Perth, Western Australia, you go 12 or 14 in the NBL1 West last week. And if you watch the tape, you didn't have a lot of space. You can't expect anything else from the opposition in the first quarter.
And when you've got a import that's played at high levels like Devondrick Walker, who's been given a task, you're not going to get anything easy with the amount of length that Walker has as a defender.
Keegan Phillips, something out of nothing. Higher there, but just a heads-up play there, just holding that pass in to ensure that there was only a 1 second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Phillips with a tough guard there on Walker. 4 points is the difference. 8 to shoot now. Who's going to go set the on-ball? Godfrey, the 3. Looks good. Hits the back of the ring. Great offensive rebound. Walker hits the back of the ring.
In what we do, even in our playing stocks, but also in our recruiting, how we go about what we do as clubs over in the West, is we want to be recognised as an elite league in this country.
Mark Utley with all his thoughts here on our Saturday night. Fantastic to have him joining us. There'll be second quarter action right now. Phillips downhill, goes over Jervis, gets the finish. Having a bit of purple patch this last month. Luke Phillips coming back from the US.
He played really good D on Jervis there, forcing the jump hook, but then also ran the other direction. And the last thing Tom Jervis would want to do with Chekwu out of the game is have to run back the other way. And Luke Phillips did a good job.
Foul will be called on the ground there. Foul is on number 35, Keegan Phillips. Probably see Godfrey pop to the corner.
Bowater it is.
Here comes Bell. Picks up his dribble in the backcourt, gets it to Clifford. .12 to shoot now. Bell turns the corner, kicks back to Phillips. That's his shot. Hits the back of the ring. Jervis pulls down the rebound and they'll run out of this.
Marshall Nelson seeing the up and down, knowing that they want to get a good one here.
Godfrey.
Nice drive by Godfrey.
Just too strong for Phillips in the call. Ryan Godfrey. He's a seasoned vet. He's their captain. Puts 2 points on the board for the Flames.
He has that ability to take it strong and weather contact with his size, and also that shooting ability.
Well, he's part of that class of 2007, Ryan Godfrey. Many a talent. Godfrey. How about that finger roll? Didn't even use the backboard, Mark Utley.
Nice right-hand scoop shot coming over that. He obviously thought he was a little bit fouled as well, wanting the extra. Now
10 to shoot.
Lead.
Phillips rises up over Jervis. Jervis with just a right smile there.
Really, he didn't think Phillips would shoot that, and this is really good minutes from the 2 Phillips by the Cougars, giving this rest to the starters.
Bello can push here. He's got Phillips inside. Field, catch and shoot, contact, and a 4-point play coming up potentially for Gavin Field. We talk about the class of 2007, where the likes of Purser, Huntington, Ellis. It's 4 or 5 from the 3-point line. We've got 6 minutes to play in the second quarter. Could be right. Chan, downhill on Nelson. Finds Skaggs on the logo. Turns the corner. Can't get the angle.
Skaggs getting frustrated.
And you're not going to get a response from referee Grist. He's cool, calm and collected.
Especially as a first-year import. I used to talk to imports all the time about first-year imports not getting those calls. You've actually got to come back the second year if you want those.
You've got to come back the second year.
And we had the Cougars in a zone as we thought we would. This is where someone like Amos becomes very, very important.
In particular, and the ability for him to put the ball on the floor there, make a good read. 2 points for Amos, his first in this one.
Dangerous zoning this team with Walker, Nelson, Amos.
Walker with the heads-up play for 3. Walker. It's the back of the ring. Nelson tried to keep that alive. Chan.
I know Marshall Nelson has had some looks at NBL level. I think he's an NBL talent, but as he's got older, he's got a little bit more mature with that. And I actually think this is the time. If an NBL club gives him a chance, this is the time that he could really flourish, because I've seen his game actually develop to the next level with that maturity of defence and finding others that Marshall's displaying now. And I'd like to see him continue with his NBL journey like he did last year.
Of course, having the likes of Tom Jervis, Greg Heyer, his teammates, definitely help him as well with that mature. We saw him with those NBL opportunities at the Cairns Taipans. He thought he was going to be there 2 weeks. He ended up staying nearly 3 months. Played all across the world. He was in Iceland not long ago, 8 months ago.
I believe, I don't know how known it is, I think Coach Petrie was saying he's also got a situation in the next few weeks where he's going to play for the Belgian national team.
Unreal.
I don't know if that's a secret to him, but I've just leaked it if it is.
Belgian national team. We find Amos open in his preferred shooting mode. Can't get that to go, but Nelson pulls down the offensive rebound. Amos is open if they can get it to him. Walker.
Guard Nelson up to 5 rebounds, I believe. That's Jake Amos's game. Really good pass by Devondrick Walker.
Walker found him in rhythm.
Now a 10-point lead to the Flames.
Phillips blocked there by Jervis, but caught him on the elbow.
Really good by Phillips. That's been twice he's taken it straight at Tom Jervis. And that's really what Tom Jervis probably doesn't want. If you leave him with space as a blocker and that he's going to get to you, but if you shorten that space, you've got a better chance.
Shooting 64% from the free throw line. He won a Wobble Championship last year with the Perry Lakes Hawks under 20s. Represented WA at the under 20s Nationals earlier this year. Probably impacted by his brother actually coming back and impacting his opportunities at the NBL1 West level.
But the Cougars are looking at bringing this young talent through, and it's good that they're actually getting on in the first half of an NBL1 West. It's providing a good opportunity for their growth and development as well.
Nelson keeps his dribble alive, now picks it up. Amos thought about it, goes at Phillips. 8 to shoot. Higher, we haven't caught his name a lot.
Travel call on Jervis, just his feet moving too fast there for him.
Of course, we talk about the Belgian national representation for Marshall Nelson. Speaking of international representation, congratulations to Greg Heyer. He's off to Birmingham in the UK for the 3x3. Field for 3. Speaking of the word 3.
Also, a number of the wheelchair basketball athletes I've coached for a period of time in the wheelchair 3-on-3 as well. So congratulations to all those guys representing Australia and getting that opportunity in a new version of our sport.
Jervis.
Good hustle by Jervis.
Tried to convince the referee, it wasn't off him, but it'll be a Coburn Cougars ball, 3:07. It's a 5-point deficit right now.
I think Coburn's move by putting Chan on has got them back into the tempo that's better for them, rather than the up and down where the Flames are at their best.
I've caught a lot of Coburn games with a lot of people, but I reckon you've hit the nail on the head there, Mark Utley, the word tempo, and the ability of Sabre Chan to be able to control that tempo, and that's probably what changes when he goes to the bench.
Another good score there by Phillips as well. He's really playing well for a young player, Phillips.
Nelson throws it up to Jervis. Field now through Chan. Doesn't use the on-ball. Comes to a stop. Mid-range. Looks good. They look good when Sabre Chan's on the floor, and Ryan Petrick's seen enough. They've cut the lead to...
The 2 players that I had, Cooper Land came out here and was a 2-time MVP that I coached, and also Josh Braun, who was outstanding as that 2 guard, who we talk about Carter Skaggs' shooting. I think Josh Braun was the best shooter that I've seen come out here, having taken Grand Canyon to an NCAA Final 16, I believe.
Sabre Chan here Step back for three. Looks good. Hits the back of the ring. Chuk Woo, the true, legit 7-footer, gets the rebound, puts it back in. The Syracuse alumni. Devondrick Walker, the handoff there, but Chuk Woo with the steal.
Walker looking to go to work on Phillips as a young player. He probably could have gone himself, but he thought that Jervis was going to be able to get there.
And Phillips now, who's been incredibly serviceable off the bench for... He has not missed a shot yet. 3 of 3, 8 points. 2 of 2 from the line. And he'll go for another trip to the free throw line. Keegan Phillips is Tom Jervis and Greg Heyer. 7 championships between them at the NBL level. And Greg Heyer with a championship here in what was formerly known as the SBL 2011. And of course, Tom Jervis, East Perth, coached by Adam Ford, 2014. Won the championship. Both sit down, looking to... Well, and Greg Heyer sort of alluded to it, this being his final year at this level.
He both brings that knowledge and experience to this team that is one that is going to be invaluable to them with the athletes they have in Nelson and Walker out there as they push to that championship run. Phillips up to 10 points, I believe.
He's got the 10 points. Played 9 minutes. Keegan Phillips, Clifford starting the second half with those 3 personal fouls for Xavier Chan. And of course, Keegan Phillips getting to start in the second half as well. Josh Hunt with that ankle heavily strapped. He's got his shoe back on, so I imagine we'll see him again in this third quarter. 7 to shoot now.
Godfrey on field.
Offensive rebound, not quite. Here comes Godfrey. Goes at his best mate there in Gav Field. Gets the finish.
Good strong drive by Ryan Godfrey, as you said. He'd know Gavin's tricks on defence and he took it straight at him, not giving him the ability to block that
Field.
shot.
Phillips off the board. Banks open.
He's having one of those nights when you start banking threes. He drew the unsportsmanlike on Marshall Nelson there as well.
Well, Keegan Phillips, he's just riding the wave of adrenaline right now. He's up to 13 points. He probably didn't really even know what he did there with Marshall Nelson, and Marshall Nelson didn't like the treatment, gave him one back.
Phillips stood up Nelson as he was cutting to the basket. Marshall sort of took a bit of offence to that, with a young player actually doing that. And Phillips now up to 14 points just after the half, and a really good effort, as you said, by a young player coming in with Josh Hunt injured.
5 of 6 from the free throw line now for Keegan Phillips.
Back to a 1-point game here.
High-low action now stolen there from Devondrick Walker. Nelson guarded by Clifford. In this sort of flat set right now. Walker turns the corner, feeds it to Jervis. Nice execution there from the Flames.
Great play by the Flames. Running a set play there, getting a really good shot on the dump down by Jervis. Flames in a matchup zone here.
Dernan gets the rebound. They can push through Nelson. Nelson for 3. Hits the back of the ring, and Matty Clifford's rolled that ankle there. They're going to have to go deeper into their bench now.
Chan's coming back on with those fouls.
Gavin Field, nothing but nylon. See Phillips right now and Chan sitting at the bench waiting to check in. We're all tied up, 58 apiece. And Phillips there went straight through that Jervis screen.
Playing very physical, Phillips. It's one of those ones that he probably got away with that foul on Nelson earlier, That one, the umpire was right on it as he tried to push through that Tom Jervis screen. Jervis was set, and he just thought he would. Now he's got the job on Devondrick Walker.
Chan guarding Nelson. Godfrey. Contact. Can shoot three.
Gavin Field can't complain about that one because that's what Gavin Field did in the first quarter, where someone's invaded his cylinder on the land and Godfrey goes to the line to shoot the three penalties.
Well, Ryan Godfrey, as we mentioned, Rockingham Junior.
I actually, he played his first game for me as, I think it was a 16-year-old. He started for me, Ryan Godfrey, in his first year. I knew that he had the ability to be a long-time player here, and I would imagine before he's out, he'll be someone that's probably played about 350 to 400 games. Super talent as a junior and had the physical attributes to go up against men as a 16-year-old, which is something that not many of them have.
Goes 2 for 3, but Nelson kept that alive. Just out of bounds, a little bit frustrated with himself there. Ryan Godfrey in season 2022, having the 10 points, 3 rebounds a game.
Already up to 15 points in this game already, Ryan Godfrey.
Phillips to add to his tally. Can't get that to drop. Nelson. Side-to-side action for the Flames. Kicks to Nelson, catch and shoot. Short. Skaggs pulling down the rebound. Chan's going to push. Phillips in rhythm. Why not?
Both brothers. Nice shot by the big guy off the bench. That's how basketball's really changed now. Is every single person is a shooter now in our league. You're either a shooter or a really good passer or both. And now we've got guys coming in as bigs that are able to pull the trigger on the three quite comfortably as the guards used to.
It's the look that they can get, as we see Field there going a little long. It's the different look they get when Chukwu goes to the bench. Walker goes at the defense. Tough finish from the NBL product.
Again, it's one of those ones he followed the defender. So the defender either had to foul or it was going to be an N1. Didn't give him the opportunity for the space for Phillips again.
Phillips up to 18 points now. Keegan Phillips.
Having a career game, Keegan Phillips. He looks confident. He looks like he's easily able to play this role in this game.
And that's where when Chukwu goes to the bench, they look really damaging their Rockingham Flames in that pick and roll. Chan. Skaggs going to shoot that.
First look doesn't look like missing, and that's that where you've got to stay at home on Carter Skaggs. Otherwise, all he needs is three looks a quarter. It's 9 points, and it's a massive game.
Illegal screen there, and now the Cougars up by 3. 5:37 remaining.
Three-point swing here with the Cougars up. It's been on the back of some really good shooting by the Cougars.
Phillips in rhythm. 2 for 2 in the second half. A little bit of a fist bump there from Phillips.
Just lets Jervis know about the two that he shot as well.
Walker. That's come off the foot of Phillips. Contact. They all stand there like a wobble team with their hands straight up, Mark Artley, but it's a foul.
It was definitely a foul. Not a bad foul either. Jervis had the easy shot otherwise.
Checking back into the game, Jake Amos with those 4 points, sitting down Ryan Godfrey. Well, we talked about it. Tom Jervis, born in Kalgoorlie, spent time playing for Troy College in Alabama.
Played his juniors with the Perth Redbacks before switching over to the East Perth Eagles.
And of course, those multiple championships with the Wildcats. He was about to give it in.
Yeah.
And then spent time, had a serviceable career as well with Brisbane. And then came back and finished with the Perth Wildcats. That 2014 season, but he was phenomenal.
And one of the great guys of basketball, Tom Jervis. Always got time to talk to people, helps out around, loves the game, and he's been a tribute to this state and the basketball that he plays.
Marshall Nelson losing the handle on that. As Chukwu comes back into the game, takes out Phillips.
Been good, Phillips. It's interesting to see how Chukwu comes in here. Otherwise, Cooper might go back with the two Phillips being the bigs that can shoot.
Carter Skaggs with his 5 points this quarter, 2 of 2. Just got a question for you as we take our moment. Do you think Coach Coop's got enough assistant coaches here, Mark Utley?
He certainly has enough there.
The last time I saw that was Ash McCormack up at Calamine Eastern Suns. He used to have 4 sitting there.
I used to have Ryan Petrick as an assistant, but I tried to make sure that I chose people that made me look good. As I got older, it was hard to find assistant coaches.
Made you look good. Well, he's got plenty of assistant coaches, Coach Coop. You got Carlin Hughes there, Rockingham.
I had Adam Ford as an assistant coach as well.
Higher into the game. Walker over the defense.
Nice move. Great individual move.
Tough make from Devondrick Walker. Here's Chan now. He's got Nelson isolated. Finds Gav Field open, but they're just trading buckets right now, these two teams.
The Coburn Cougars very rarely lose a game when Saber Chan's able to get keyway touches like he just did.
Walker, short. Higher, tries to pull that down. Eventually, Field kicks it to Skaggs. That's going up. Short. Bit of feeling right now in this one. Amos is open. Walker drives. Contact. That first step's so quick.
It is. I really like what Marshall Nelson did there to Carter Skaggs. Just changed up. Carter Skaggs.
Who will split their weekend.
Teams statistically, both teams are very similar here in terms of rebounds and turnovers. It's been a good, high-quality game, and it's all just come down to which team can execute and get the better shots in this last quarter.
Walker for 3.
And that one's Keegan Phillips had an outstanding game. Andrew Cooper in the last quarter, he goes under on Devondrick Walker. That's just the mental lapse that is costly down the stretch.
Phillips thought about it. Back to Chan, 10 to shoot. Skip to Skaggs in the corner. Money. And we can see the CEO Ty Thwaites in the corner. Loving that one.
And the Flames didn't stay at home on the one guy you had to.
Saved by Gav Field. Diving on the ball. What a tip there from Phillips. They're out here again. Chan down the middle. Here we go. 9 minutes remaining. 4-point lead to the Coburn Cougars. Thank you for joining us. Just a little handoff there from...
Great finish by Callum Beard from Marshall Nelson on that handoff.
Skaggs. Chan. For 3. Field. Great contest there from both teams. Chan gets it back. Phillips for 3. Yep.
As a miss tonight on that exact same spot. All 3 threes are within 2 foot of each other.
Luke Phillips off the bench, 11 points, 3 of 4 from the land of plenty. And 1, Travis Durnan. Well, the kid from Bustleton. As subs come in. Looking a bit banged up right now, Travis Durnan.
Yeah, he just got, I think on the land, he just rolled his ankle a little bit. Beautiful backdoor cut, a beautiful backdoor pass. And Carter Skaggs gets that foul as well, which I think is his third.
Trav Sternan for the bonus in the Kobe fours. Makes it.
No, only his second, Carter Skaggs.
Trav Sternan, sit down. Rocking that mullet and the moustache. He's been good for them tonight.
Coming from Pinjarra, the stock standard mullet haircut.
Phillips.
There's the other Phillips who's been impressive going at Jervis.
Blocked by Jervis. Save Chan now will pick up that foul. Bit of bump cars out there. It's like the Royal Show for Tommy Jervis.
It is, and I think that's 4 fouls on Saver Chan too, isn't it?
And that is the 4th personal foul. That's right, at 8:02, and some headaches right now.
This is
for Coach Coop. Now, my thought process is this, and before Matty Clifford checks in, he's only played the 10 minutes. As Phillips will
Andrew Cooper knows it, and another higher hustle nearly gets the ball back for him again.
Subs in now. Phillips going to take his brother out. Josh Hunt checking back into the game as well. He's going to take Chook Woo out of the game. It's interesting lineup right now from Coach Coops.
It's unusual, Coach Andrew Cooper not happy.
Is that an
something.
Emotional sub?
Oh, you'd like to think that your import's going to finish the game for you, but Coach Cooper's seen something, and Phillips has been good tonight for the Cougars.
It'll be interesting to see who this foul's on. 23.
Greg Hire. He just cleaned up Chan on the offensive rebound. Chan wants to go to the line, but the umpires are saying it was actually on the catch.
Did Saver Chan push off Tom Jervis? I'll put you on the hot seat there, Mark Utley.
I don't think so. I think as a guard going down there, he regained it. If anything, it might have been a drag of a foot travel that I saw there on Saver Chan. He's very good at keeping his balance when he does drive, and that's those keyway touches that we talked about earlier, because he's able to maintain control and then distribute once he gets there, which a lot of guards will commit to the layup when you are getting in and distributing.
Saver Chan playing his best game for the Cougars in season 2022. It's the visitors right now by 2. We're all waiting in anticipation. Devondrick Walker hits the back of the ring. Chan pulls it down. He's stripped by Hire. Shakes his head in disagreement.
They're now in the bonus, which is big for the Cougars here.
At the limit. Gav Field taking the pass. Well,